So are you thinking about visiting Raleigh, North Carolina so that you could probably move? Or maybe you just made the move and you're trying to figure out how in the heck are you going to navigate this new city? Well, in this video today, we're going to share with you a few things that you can do to navigate the city and become a regular. What's going on, family? It's Roney Polynice here. Now, you could be watching this for two main reasons. You're either going to visit or you've just made the move to Raleigh, North Carolina. So, welcome. And now that you're here, you're wondering what in the heck can you really do to maximize either your visit, your time here, so that you can go ahead and see if this is a city for you and see if this is even a place you want to be. Or, like I mentioned, you just moved here, so you're now just trying to figure out what in all should you really do. And I'm gonna say this first and foremost: don't be shy to be a tourist. Embrace it, because you're new here. So again, ask those questions from those individuals that are already on the ground when you're going out, when you're going to restaurants or you're going out shopping or whatever. Ask a few of those individuals, hey, what do you recommend? Because everybody's gonna have their own things that they're gonna recommend. One of the things that I will say that you must go and take a trip to or go look at is the farmers market. There you're gonna have a ton of fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, anything that's fresh. You're really gonna get it there. Then what you're gonna want to do, especially if you're a foodie, you love to go out and eat, you're gonna want to go to different restaurants. I will say, just go to downtown Raleigh, go to North Raleigh. You can even go to North Hills, and literally just pick any place in those areas, and for the most part you will be well taken care of in terms of the food quality and the experience that you have. As you may know, or you may not, there's a lot of people moving here, so you are not going to be the only one trying to navigate this city or even trying to figure out what is there to really do. Of course, you could do exactly what I did, spend ample amount of time on Google trying to search and figure out everything, or you can take the easy route by watching these videos. Now please, when you do get recommendations of places to go check out and things to go do, please don't make a quick judgment. Don't be picky with the opportunities that you say yes to or anything of that nature, because you really don't know what you're going to get out of it. Everything is going to provide you some sort of different experience, and if you say no to something, that could be the deciding factor whether you do or you don't move here, or you just say, Raleigh isn't for me. For instance, maybe you don't like festivals, but there's actually a ton of them that go on here. Now, when festivals come to mind, you're probably thinking a bunch of people partying, jumping around, and in this big circle or in this big field, just kind of really close together. But there's several of them. Yes, you're gonna have those type of festivals, but you're also gonna have, maybe it's a barbecue festival, maybe it's a brewery festival. There's a ton of them that go on all year long, especially when it goes into the spring, leading all the way through the summer into the fall. I mean, you're gonna have these festivals all around. So that's why I say, try not to be picky, because you don't know exactly what that experience, what that event even may entitle. In addition to that, there's something that happens here. I'm pretty sure it happens relatively everywhere in the world at this point. It's called cars and coffee. So yes, there is something here locally that does happen. It does happen on a monthly occurrence. So if you're into cars, or maybe you're into coffee, or maybe you're not into either one of them, I will say that is a great place to go ahead and meet people and try to make friends maybe there. If that is something you're interested, or you just really want to see what the vibe is like. You know what else you shouldn't be picky about? Is making sure that you hit that like button, the subscribe, and the bell, so you are notified every time I do a video. As I mentioned, you can make friends when you're at Cars and Coffee, but you can make friends really anywhere. But you just really have to be aggressive with it. If you're an introvert, I understand. Go to a place where you actually enjoy. It's somewhere that you like to be, and obviously if another person is there, there's a great opportunity for you to connect with them. I know for myself, what I used to do, I used to go to a place called Whiskey Kitchen, and that's where I met a lot of people. I love my bourbon, I love my whiskey, as you guys may know. So that was a good place for me to bond. That was a good place for me to connect with others, because we immediately had a common similar interest of something that we like, which is obviously drinking whiskey or bourbon. Because if you're at a place and it's called Whiskey Kitchen and you're there to drink vodka, I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know if that's the right place for you. I'm an outgoing person. I say hi to everyone. I don't really take anything back. I just enjoy the experience and enjoy life as it comes. And I highly recommend individuals like yourself to do that. Definitely go outside and get the full experience of Raleigh. Not just driving either. Park your car and just go walk and just really absorb and see it for yourself. And this tip here is for those individuals that just moved here and you're trying to find a thing to do. I didn't really use it, but I had a buddy of mine use the Meetup app, and there's a lot of events that go on there that everyone kind of goes to and attend, and just feel free to just scroll through it and look through and see what events cater to your interest, and then from there go ahead and just go to the event. Most of the times those are events free, so you really don't have to do anything. All it does is cost you time. That's it, really. Now, if you're still concerned about whether you would like Raleigh, North Carolina or not, I highly suggest watching this video here that will help you understand why do individuals even leave North Carolina. So before you step foot here, then you'll have a head start in terms of why everybody leaves. But if you're already here, I don't know, you might be stuck, my friend. Since you may be one of those individuals that just may be stuck here. Maybe it won't be long term, probably short term. You gotta make the best of it. So try to become a regular as quickly and as much as possible. Now, what does that look like? There are a ton of local shops, coffee shops as well. That's a great place to just go there on a regular to get to know the people that maybe consistently go there on a regular basis. By doing that, you're just going to lay that foundation on your community and just what is already around you. And from there, what are you gonna do? Just gonna build on top of it. And I get it, sometimes you don't want to go out to make new friends and do all that hard work, relationship building aspect, but one thing you can do is make sure you hit the like and the bell and the subscribe so you are notified every time I do a video with you, and let's all become friends. But ultimately, that will help you get the vibe of the city, and for you to always be curious, because that's one thing that I did. I've stayed curious throughout my entire moving process, my entire journey, always asking questions, always trying to figure out the new thing or what was the best thing to do. And I did that through literally just asking people on the street, Raleigh natives. I've tried to find them as much as possible, but that's not a thing you commonly see. However, when you do come across a Raleigh native, please pick their brain. They're going to share with you a lot more information than I will, because again, I only can share with you up until 5 years ago. Those individuals that's been here longer, God bless them, but that's not me. But given the city is still really in that growth phase, what are some of the things you could do? You can go to sporting events, whether that is on a professional level. You're gonna have to probably go to Charlotte for that, or if you like hockey, there you go, you're gonna have it locally here in the Raleigh area. If not, most of the sports will be college based. Now, if that's not of interest to you, and you don't like Whiskey Kitchen, you don't like whiskey, which again, there's a ton of other places you can go to go drink whiskey and bourbon here. That they live and die off of that. But breweries and beer drinking, oh man, you're never gonna have a day off of that one. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't really care to drink beer like that. So you can go ahead and check those out. There's a ton of them. I really don't know which one's the favorites. I don't know which one's the best. I just don't know, because again, I don't spend that much time there. So if you are one of those individuals, you may have to do a little bit more research on that. I could have did it, but I don't want to give you any sort of guidance in terms of what was good, what is not good, because if I don't know what beer is supposed to be like, then you get the gist here, right? Now, how could I almost forget about the main reason why a lot of individuals move down south? It's to play golf. Now, if you have that much time on your hands, that's great. Go ahead and do it. Go see what it's all about. There's a ton of courses. You're going to hear a lot about Preston. You're going to hear, there's one that's also in Apex as well. It's much on the smaller scale. If you want to go and do the whole shebang, go to Pinehurst. I'm sure you guys that are golfers know exactly what I'm talking about. And last but not least, a lot of things I talked about was mainly for you guys as adults. What about the kids? Well, go to the parks, go to the museums, go to the lakes. But I will say, take them to the museums, especially in that downtown Raleigh area. You're going to find a ton of them. Not only can you as an adult enjoy it, but you can have the kiddos enjoy it as well, to make sure that you guys are all well taken care of and you guys can see what this area is truly all about. However, if you don't want to make the same mistakes I made when moving to North Carolina, you're going to want to watch this video. But till next time, just as much as I enjoy making these videos for you guys, I am a licensed realtor and would love nothing more but to be able to assist you on any of your relocation needs. So that number that is popping up right there, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, email, day or night, heck, maybe even on the weekends. Always remember one thing: I got your back in this market.